What's up, guys? Welcome back to TV West. Eli and I are back as anchors this week. It is May 9th, and we've got one heck of an episode cooked up for you. First up, we've got teacher highlight. A little twist on the usual student highlight.
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Miss Packer.
And what grade are you?
College graduate.
What is your favorite class?
I love all of my classes. I was a production manager at a bakery though, so I have a special place in my heart for baking and pastry.
Do you have a favorite teacher?
Me.
Alan? Did you have a dream job, or do you have a dream job?
If I didn't have to do any other education or any certification or anything, I would love to work with animals, like a wildlife conservation thing.
Do you have any hobbies outside of school?
I love being outside, going on walks, going on hikes. Obviously, I like to cook and bake, and I love to read.
Do you have a favorite show to recommend, or a series?
My husband and I watched all 25 seasons that there are of Taskmaster. You can get it for free on YouTube. Highly recommend.
Do you prefer hot water or cold water?
To drink?
Yeah.
Cold.
Apple juice or orange juice?
Probably orange.
Do you have a favorite hockey team?
Whatever the Utah one is called.
The Utah Hockey Club.
Okay, that.
Do you have anybody to shout out?
Shout out to my dog. Her name is Kazooie. That's all.
Welcome back, TV West. Welcome back to another episode. For today's episode, we're going to be doing Panther in the Hall and Teacher Appreciation Week. So let's go. Okay, so who am I here with?
Oh, me? Coach Jackson, or Casey Jackson.
Coach Drew Reichert.
I'm Miss Bain Smith, a biology teacher.
Mackenzie Gilson.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Capra.
Okay, Coach. So what inspired you to become a teacher?
Because I wanted to help students grow, and I wanted to coach students to grow and become better. So I want them to be more productive in life and have a wonderful life and be fit while they're doing it.
Well, when I was in high school, I had a wonderful weightlifting coach, Monty Morgan, and he told me, hey, if this is what you want to do, go do it. So I became a teacher and a coach because of him.
You know what? Probably my mom, because she's a teacher, and I used to play school with my little sister when we were kids.
I've always worked with kids who maybe were alternative learners or walked with an alternative experience through the world. I was a lot like that when I was younger. I had a difficult time of it, so it was important to me to grow up and become somebody that could help that type of person.
That's a great question, Heidi. Well, I always loved science, and I was getting really bored in my lab job and my field job because I was doing the same thing every day. And I was describing to a friend what I loved about my job, and I realized it was all teaching people. And she's like, why don't you be a teacher? And it never really occurred to me for some reason, and everything just clicked into place. And I really love working with kids, and I love getting to do new science every day, and just interacting with all my colleagues and all the great kids we have here at West.
Okay, so what's the past advice you would give to your past self before becoming a teacher?
Oh, before becoming a teacher, I would just tell myself not to really get down on the days that are tough and really enjoy the days that are great. Because looking back, I think I lost a lot of opportunities just to be more happy, which would have really helped me with my planning and lesson plans and trying to always make sure I was super prepared. And I think that by having that and knowing that, becoming a teacher, I would have been, happy, more happy.
That even if the kids don't tell you how important your teaching and interactions with them were in the moment, that they usually appreciate it in the end.
Being a teacher is seeing students succeed, seeing them improve, and getting notes back later and say, you really changed my life. They write little notes or letters back, and those are just heartwarming. They're wonderful. Makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing, doing a service to help others.
I think it's really important to know what type of environment you want to work in. You need to be really sure the age group, of the type of faculty you want to work with, of the type of leadership that you want to be around. And so really just give yourself opportunities to look into different locations and positions before you make a final decision.
Okay.
I'd like to thank Miss Capra for being the most enthusiastic teacher I have.
Is it the biology one?
Yeah.
Leave a message to your teacher.
Oh, me first? Okay. I would like to leave a message to my favorite teacher, Miss Alder. I don't show up to your class a lot, but I love how you teach, and yeah, I appreciate you a lot. Okay, my favorite teacher is Miss Bibi. If you know her, you know.
We appreciate you guys. Okay, so what would you guys like to say to your teachers, or would you like to shout out somebody?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for all the work you guys do. I know being a teacher is very hard because you guys have to deal with so many students. And I just want to say that maybe this year I didn't have such a great relationship with my teachers, but I do still appreciate them. Even
Wrap it up.
That is all for today, TV West. We'll be seeing you guys next time.
Next up, I'm gonna be, I do really like the teachers here.
Next up, we have teacher confessions.
For Teacher Appreciation Week, we're giving teachers and students a chance to confess and apologize. Okay, for Teacher Appreciation Week, we are giving teachers and students a chance to confess and apologize to anything they've done to a former teacher they used to have.
Okay.
So what's your confession?
To a former teacher I had?
Yeah, like what did he do?
Oh my gosh. I once threw a desk at my language arts teacher. And now I'm a language arts teacher.
Are you scared they're gonna throw a desk at you?
No. I was a really crappy kid. I was a really mean kid. Which is why I'm a teacher, because I needed a teacher like me.
Yeah, period. Now she's an amazing teacher. Teaching language arts, waiting for someone to throw a desk at her.
What is the worst thing you've done?
It's hard to think about. I don't know. In college, I showed up late a lot, and my girlfriend, who was my wife, bought me a breakfast burrito on Valentine's Day, and I did not show up that day, and I felt bad. So it wasn't really mean to the teacher, but it was mean to my wife, who was my girlfriend then. So everybody knows more about me than they need to now. But I was a good student, so I never mess around with teachers.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Gosh,
Got
dang
my
it.
confession. All right.
Thank you.
What did I do?
Okay, confess. Mr. Smith, what did you do in high school?
I probably just told really bad jokes. And like one time in chemistry class, we learned about something called redox equations. And I raised my hand and I said, more like Reeboks equations. And so I would like to apologize to that chemistry teacher for that.
Confess.
Lone Peak High School, 2002. The letters on the building went missing. What once said World Class High School no longer said World Class.
No, actually, whoever's editing this, I feel bad for you.
It was one time in my sophomore year, I put thumbtacks on my teacher's chair.
But I will say that my first and fourth grade teacher, she's awesome. Miss Firestone, awesome.
Awesome.
And all.
Okay, what is the worst thing you've done to a teacher?
Well, I probably haven't done that many bad things, but I remember when I was in probably like 8th grade, my friends and I thought it would be funny to like hide boiled eggs in the desks in teachers' classrooms so that they would stink later on. I don't know if the teacher eventually found them. I imagine they did, but I do feel badly about that, and I would like to apologize to my 8th grade English teacher, Miss Young. I'm sorry.
I told them to shut up. Stealing their fancy pens.
Thank you, teachers, for teaching us, even when we kind of suck at just listening and learning and showing up to class on time. Yeah. We're very sorry for bad grades. We're very sorry for bad grades, not turning stuff in, talking during class. We all should have paid more attention. And, man, I don't know.
Teacher appreciation. Yeah, Westside teachers, they are awesome as heck. Ooh, Mama Sage, that makes me sad to hear the bell. They do so much for us and we don't really give back. So I think we should hit them with the parents attack.
In all seriousness, we would like to thank all of the teachers here at West High. Personal shout out from me to Mr. Smith, Mr. Baca, and he was really excited back there. And that's actually it. I was kidding. Thank you all of the teachers here at West. You're all doing a very good job, and you guys are all great, and we appreciate everything that you do. Thank you so much. This has been TV West.
I didn't do my... Miss Peterson, Coach Park, because I know he'd be mad if I didn't shout him out, but also because he's just a dog. I want to thank all of my teachers and everybody who's taught me over the years.
There's a dog teaching at our school?
Nope, there's not a dog teaching at our school.
But
stay classy, West High. Have a wonderful May 9th. Enjoy your Friday. It's an early release, I'm pretty sure. Have a good day. Stay classy. Bye. Beast mode.
Thank you.